I've known him a little bit from before, so I think he's a guy that just leads by example and does things the right way. He's obviously been around for a while and is a familiar face around the league. So I think he's gelled and meshed quite nicely since the first day he got here, and same with all the other guys.
It's only been a couple of games, but how do you feel about the chemistry on the line so far?
I think it's good. I think it's getting better and better. He's shaking off a bit of the rust still, and those 2 games in Winnipeg. Not a lot of practice time with him, so these couple of days have been nice just to kind of get even more accustomed with each other, and myself, him, and Mitch, and just hopefully we can transition that into the game.
Next up, we'll go to Terry Cochin, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Terry.
Auston, how key is it when you can add a player like that who fits in, who's going to come in and fit in seamlessly? A veteran guy that has been around the block a few times, and there is no getting to know him phase, if you will.
Yeah, I think it's really positive. He's. I feel like you don't really have to go through those, kind of dipping your toe in the water. He comes in right away, and obviously he's playing a very important role on this team, and he knows that. And he stepped in, and he's a pro. I mean, he's been around, and he knows what he's doing. So, like I said before, he's an easy guy to play with, and we just try to make adjustments with each other and communicate out there. And but his presence in the locker room, like many other guys on this team, obviously carries a lot.
Yeah, it's been a work in progress, obviously. I mean, it's still trying to get up to speed with their system and things, but ultimately just trying to play my game and have it integrate into the group. But they've been fantastic, these guys. I mean, just the staff here, players. I mean, they've just made me feel welcome. Got a great group in here, so I'm having a lot of fun just getting to know guys, and it's pretty obvious why they've had so much success this year.
Are you getting to know anything about Auston and Mitch that you had a fairly good idea of as an opponents, but now as a line mate, you're getting a clearer picture of?
I mean, I think you've always known just the abilities that they've had. I think just I love the way they see the game. I think having conversations with them, how offensive minded they are, how smart they are as players, it's evident every time you step on the ice against them, but to really hear how they, the terminology or the way they look at the game has been fun to have a kind of behind the scenes look of. So I'm enjoying that and just trying to bring my game, along with them and getting that chemistry going, obviously. But we're just, like I said, it's just a work in progress, and we'll keep getting better every game that we're together. And but it's been fun just being around all the guys. I mean, great group.
I mean, he's great, the energy he brings, and I mean how strong he is on the puck and forecheck, and I'm obviously a big addition to our PK. He's been huge for us.
On the power play, what do you like about when you're playing down low?
Yeah, I mean, I think I try to, get open for the guys so they can release down low, so they get some more time up top when I give it back to them, and maybe make some plays in tight around the net.
Seems like your line's really clicking of late. What do you like the most about how you're playing?
No, I think we're connected through up and down the ice, and playing good D zone, and getting pucks back on forechecks and creating good scoring chances.
Getting back to Sandin for a second, you guys had a nice connection there on one of the goals in Winnipeg. Do you feel like the chemistry that you built up in the offseason is carrying over a little bit?
Yeah, I think there's always been chemistry there, being two Swedes, and hanging out off the ice a lot. So I think it's always been there.
And last one here, we'll go to Jonas Siegel, The Athletic. Go ahead, Jonas.
Hey, William, I'm wondering how you'd explain the hot streak that John's been on here for the last few weeks.
Oh, he's been buzzing. He's been on fire. I think he changed his curve and got his sticks going, and he's been dialed with it. So it's a lot of fun to see.
So do you think the sticks then kind of helped with confidence and shooting the puck and everything like that?
Well, he was playing with a different stick that wasn't really his stick, so he had to wait some time to get the new sticks, and he's been doing great with it. So it's fun to see.
I would say it's been good. I think especially defensively, I think they've been really connected that way. That's something I had expected Nick to bring to that line. I think offensively, it's going to take a little bit of time, for it to come together that way. But I think Auston and Mitch, of course, are going to be the drivers in that regard. And those guys are playing real well. I think Nick will just find his place within that. He goes to the net really hard, and he's done that consistently. He's around the net. On the forecheck and looking to create loose pucks and all those kind of things. So I've been happy with what he's brought to it.
Rasmus was telling us the other day he's feeling a lot stronger physically. Are you seeing that? And if you are, how is that helping him maybe right now?
Yeah, I would say we've seen that. You know, we haven't seen much of the things that we thought were a problem for him last season, especially in the defensive zone and in around our net and along the walls. That's something we'd like to, you know, make sure we assess properly here over a greater sample. I think really just the 3 games that he's played since he's come back from his injury here, he's done a good job of it. But we're going to give him more runway here. We expect he'll play most, if not all, the games remaining in the regular season, and get a good chance to see him over a bigger sample.